Happy 8th day of Vlogmas. As you can probably tell, I'm still sick. I'm starting to feel better. Especially on Friday, I didn't want to do anything. But I am starting to feel better now. It is 1:30 in the morning, so technically it is December 9th. So it'll be the 9th day of Vlogmas. But I haven't went to bed yet, so I'm still going to count this as the 8th. I just wanted to do a quick recap of the goals that we had mentioned last Sunday when Nathan and I recorded the first day of Vlogmas video. So the first goal was Vlogmas or do a video every day in December. So far, we have got a video out every day, except for the first, because we've been editing and finishing posting up the next day. So we've got a video out for every day of the month so far. I'm not gonna lie, this is tough doing editing every day, or even filming every day. We haven't been filming every day. We've just been filming a couple days a week and editing as we had time. But this is really stretching us. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just taking some getting used to. We'll have to see for next year if we'll do Vlogmas again, if we're up for the challenge, because it really has been a challenge. The next goal was no eating out. So far we've been successful in that. Now we've really only went to any place on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I was really tempted to eat out because I was hungry, and I just wanted to get something to eat before we came home, even though I already had the start of supper made. But so far so good on that front. I guess I did buy a bag of chips yesterday for grocery shopping that I wouldn't have bought otherwise, but it was one bag of chips compared to eating out, so we're gonna call that a win. Then for my personal goal of doing yoga, I had wanted to do it every day, but with being sick, I've only actually got 2 days in so far. This week, I'm going to be realistic and say I'm not going to get 7 days in, so I'm going to do 3 or 4 days. If I only get 3 in, that's great. If I get 4 in, that's even better, but still, I want to get a couple days of yoga in. I guess I should mention, it's probably pretty obvious, so that with just doing 2 days of yoga, I have not noticed any improvements in my flexibility. I'm hoping if I get in a couple practices, or 3 or 4 practices every week, by here in a couple more weeks at the end of the month, I'll be a smidge more flexible. Then Nathan had a personal goal of, I don't know how to phrase this, or how exactly he phrased it, but his personal goal, I'm not going to speak to that because I'm not Nathan and I don't know exactly what how he thinks he's doing on that. There should be an update on that later this week, or maybe next Sunday. I'm not sure how much he's going to record, especially tomorrow, because he had no sleep today, so he's gonna have to sleep more when he gets home, which is fine. He needs to sleep. That means he's not gonna probably be in tomorrow's video very much. Probably will be a little bit, but not very much. I guess some of you probably noticed that I was knitting, or maybe everybody, I don't know. Anyway, I'm knitting. This is just a dishcloth. It's really mindless for me, and it's knitting, my knitting competition that I've been doing for like 3 months now, I guess, since the start of NFL season. My football knitting competition, which is kind of weird, but anyway, these are worth 10 points for my team. So my team colors are blue and purple, so once I finish this, it'll be 10 points for my team. In last week's first day of Advent video, or first day of Vlogmas, both I guess, video, we read the passage from church that we read, or I read as Nathan lit the candle this Sunday. I'm not sure exactly what the passage was when they lit the candle, because I was in and out of the service quite a bit, because between me coughing and FK1 being upset, Nathan and I both had to take turns going out to the sanctuary. So I missed that part of the sermon. I feel like I missed a lot, but anyway. One of the passages of scripture that was in our service was Luke 2 verses 1 through 7. At that time, the Roman Emperor Augustus decreed that a census should be taken throughout the Roman Empire. This was the first census taken when Quirinius was governor of Syria. All returned to their own ancestral towns to register for the census. And because Joseph was a descendant of King David, he had to go to Bethlehem in Judea, David's ancient home. He traveled there from the village of Nazareth in Galilee. He took with him Mary, his fiancée, who was now obviously pregnant. And while they were there, the time came for her baby to be born. She gave birth to her first child, a son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no lodging available for them. I encourage you to remember the real reason for the Christmas season. I don't have it anymore. I just thought of it, but I found a receipt when I was cleaning stuff out from, I think it was like 90 or 88 or 89. It was before I was born even, so it wasn't my receipt, but I got rid of it. But I had found it. It was from Walmart. It was in December. There's about end of November, December, and the bottom of the receipt, it said, "Keep Christ in Christmas," and I just thought that was really shocking. Again, to see how the culture has changed in 31 years. How Walmart, which is this huge company, was putting "Keep Christ at Christmas" on their receipts. And now I don't shop at Walmart, but I do shop at Walmart sometimes, but not very often. I prefer to get my groceries other places. But I can imagine if I would walk into Walmart today and I buy mason jars there sometimes. If I went and got my pint and a half mason jars that they usually have there, it probably will not have "Keep Christ in Christmas" on the bottom of the receipt. And I know not everyone watching believes in Jesus and God, but it's just something that I hold close to my heart, and as I get older, it's starting to mean more to me. I got a lot deeper into that than I was meaning, so I'm not sure how much of that I'll leave. Thank you for watching. I hope that your week ahead is filled with many great things, even if they're just small things. I hope that you have a good week, and I hope to see you soon in another video.